I was gonna get rid of this palette, but I didn't, so I am suggesting if you do own this palette by Natasha Denona, don't get rid of it. It's an older palette. This is the Bronze and Glow palette, and that's exactly what I'm gonna use this for. Create a look today, a bronzy, glowy look. At first, I didn't really know how to use this palette. I did get inspiration from watching other YouTube videos, and I want to create a look with this and use it all over the face, including eyes. And let's see what this is going to look like. So let's get started. I did purchase some sponges by Co Beauty. This was a great find at Shoppers Drug Mart. I have included a short on the sponges, and it came like this, and they're all kinds of fruits. We have a nice strawberry, a lime, and I think this was a pear, and then we have a lemon. So I did wet the lemon. So you can see how nice and spongy and big. Like, this Co Beauty sponges are one of the best from the drugstore, and I really love them. So I thought I should show you this. I think I'm gonna go with my Charlotte Tilbury Hollywood Flawless Filter. I already have sunscreen, so I just like to add a layer. This is in the shade Too Fair. One Fair, Too Fair, they both work very good for me. I can show you the difference. I'll add One Fair as well. So you can see, I bought Too Fair because at that time they were out of One Fair. So that's the difference. But when you blend them, you can see the difference on the face. So I'm going to go with the Makeup by Mario F4 brush. I'm going to use this big part, the big brush, to blend this in. I was actually going to get rid of the palette. I thought it looked quite dark, but if you use it in a certain way, it's gonna look so nice on the face. I did play with it a couple days ago, and I really loved how the makeup turned out. Oh, I also got this shirt. I think it's called the Uni Store, something like that. Look, it's so pretty. I love this little kitty teddy bear. It's a teddy meow shirt. I thought it is really cute, so I got it a little bit oversized to be more comfortable. So I'm not gonna go with a foundation today. I thought, since it's Natasha Denona, I have two shades here, the Natasha Denona HY Glam concealers. I will show you N1. There's N1 right there. I've had a lot of questions as you guys were not sure which shade to pick, and this is N3. So N3 can go all over the face, N1 underneath the eyes. That's what I'm thinking. When you blend them, maybe it's good to mix both, but that's what they look like. So N1 and N3. So I thought, since this is a Natasha Denona face palette, might as well go with the concealer. I don't have a foundation by Natasha Denona. I wish she would come out with a foundation. So I'm going to add a couple of N3. Then I'm going to go into N1 and add more. This is very high coverage, so a little bit goes a long way. Maybe that's even too much. So I'm going to start with the Nude Sticks Blend and Buff brush. And just blend this nicely into the skin. It's very hydrating, and I actually love how this lasts on the face. Maybe we've added a little bit too much. I'm gonna go with a sponge now to push everything in. Like, look how nice and flawless it looks. So I'm gonna go again on this side. So I like to use both shades because I need to use them. I don't want to run out of one and not the other. And I like to mix them up like that. Yeah, so this is a very high coverage concealer, so you can go even with less than what I went. But you can see how, obviously this is a concealer. It's not meant to be a foundation, but I like to use it as a foundation all over the face. Oh, it's so pretty. I don't know which one to use. Okay, I'm excited. Okay, let's get into this palette. The Natasha Denona 10 Bronze and Glow palette. So this name of the palette kind of gave me an idea of the look that I'm going to create today. So it is a super beautiful bronzy palette and glowy, so like the name. So what I'm going to do, I don't know if you guys noticed, but the names are right here. You can see blush and bronze, the glow cream base. So I'm going to go into the blush and bronze and use this as my bronzer and blush all in one. So I'm gonna start with, let's start with this brush, the Four Face number 6 by Patrick Ta, this one, and I'm gonna start applying it from here outwards because it's very intense. So you can see I just touched the palette and I'm bringing it outwards like this because look how much pigment it has. It's so pretty. So I'm just gonna start like this at first, and then I might switch brushes, but we'll see. Oh, I love the look I created a couple of days ago with this palette. Oh, so beautiful. Let's try going to this one now. Very gentle, and bring it up here. So just work very slowly because it can get super pigmented. So I love that this is like a blush and bronze all in one. So I'm going to switch brushes again. I'm going to go with this little part by Patrick Ta and just bronze up around the perimeter of the face here. You guys have this palette. I have another one by Natasha Denona. I don't remember what it's called. And this has been sitting in my drawer for so long, but I'm glad I figured out a way on how to use all shades. And I'll show you how to use these shades, even if you're super fair skin like I am. Oh, actually this brush by Patrick Ta, it's very easy to, it's like perfect to use for bronzer if you have a smaller face, if you want to be more precise. So I'm just gonna finish bronzing, and then I'm gonna intensify the blush area. I'm usually not a big fan of face palettes. I rarely buy them. This one is so pretty. So let me go back into it and start intensifying this area a bit more. This reminds me of the Patrick Ta duo blushes, the cream and powder one. There's one that's very similar in shade to this. Not this one. This is She's So LA, but I have another one that's more similar into this color. Look how pretty it is. So this is also perfect for travel because you have everything in one. You don't need to bring a blush or a separate bronzer or highlighter. You have everything here. The only thing is just you have to take your time with it and make sure that you blend everything. I'm gonna go now into the Glow Cream Base, which is this one right here. And this one comes with a lid, so that you don't contaminate the creams and the powders. So I'm gonna go with my sponge. This product is best applied with a sponge, I believe, because you see that? It's a nice highlight, but if you do apply it with a brush, it transfers quite dark. Look at that. So this is the Glow Cream Base. That looks so pretty, I love it. So now I'm gonna go with the Super Glow part, which is this powdery one. And I'm gonna use, let's see, which brush? Yeah, let's use the same brush. And I'm gonna apply it. Careful, again, very intense. I'm just gonna apply it on top of all of this blush, highlighter, and bronzer area. So I'm just gonna bring it a little bit on the nose as well. I've learned this from watching Julia Adams, and it looks really nice on her because we want to have that glowy bronzy look, right? Not a makeup artist, but I'm trying my best here. Oh yeah, this is really pretty. Intensify it here more. So now I'm gonna go with my Hourglass, this big brush right here, and I will just make sure that everything is mashed together so we don't have any sharp lines anywhere. That's so pretty. So let's go now into the highlighter. I'm going to use this Hourglass dual-ended brush, this side. I'm going to go into this beautiful highlighter and just add more highlight here. That's intense. Make sure you blend it well so that it doesn't sit on top of your skin. That's really pretty. So for the eyes, I'm going to use obviously the same color, and I'm going to use this one, which is called the Blush and Bronze Powder, and add it kind of all over the eyelid. So I'm gonna start in the crease and upwards. Oh, so pretty. And then just bring it all over the eyelid as well. You can create this look so fast and so easy. If you're in a rush or you're short on time, just this palette can do a nice full face. I have a meeting tomorrow that I have to go to, a work meeting, and I think I'm gonna use this palette for like all over the face and eye. I think it looks so pretty. And it's not chalky, it's not powdery, even though these are like powder products I'm using. It feels very nice. Yeah, so this is kind of to encourage you not to throw away your products. Give them a try and try figure out how to use them, because we spend our money on them, right? New things are coming. We need to get rid of this and make space for the new ones. Just use what you have. This is the A504 brush by BK Beauty. And I'm just gonna apply the same color underneath. Oh, this is quite intense. Underneath here to bring the warmth down here as well. So you can see the difference. It's so pretty. And I've had this palette for so long and I haven't used it in a while. So I'm happy I didn't declutter it, because I had it in a drawer where I was about to declutter it, but I gave it another chance and I'm happy I did. No, I'm not gonna apply an eyeliner. I think I'm gonna leave the eyes this way. If you're wondering what I'm wearing on my brows, it's the Got to Be Glued Brow and Edge Gel. I've been loving this. I picked this up from like a drugstore place here, and my brows do not feel flaky, and I've been using this for a full week now, and not one day I've noticed any flakiness. It stays like this all day long. So I'll keep trying it and see if any issues in the future, but so far I'm loving it. For mascara, let's go with the Tartelette mascara, and this is in the shade brown. And I'm gonna let's do one eye on camera, I guess. I love that this is like a nice brown mascara. Look at that nice brown. It doesn't look as brown on the lashes, but I think it's gonna match today's video with being all bronzy and glowy, like this type of shades, you know. I love it. And this mascara is also tubing. It's a tubing mascara as well. Do you guys like tubing mascaras or regular mascaras? Would love to know what you guys prefer. I started loving my tubing mascara, this tubing mascara in particular by Tarte. I feel like it lasts all day, it doesn't flake, and look at that. It lengthens, volumizes, everything it does to the eye, and it comes off at night with just warm water, no problem. Okay, so I'm gonna go off camera, finish this eye, enjoy this intermission. I'll be back with some nice bronzy lips. Okay, so mascara is all done. Now before we move to the lips, I'm gonna use the pinky finger, and I wanna add a little bit in my inner corner right there to brighten my eyes more. Should have done this before, but it's okay. And I'm gonna go again with this hourglass, and I'm just gonna go into this and just add a little bit of highlight to my nose. Look how pretty that is. My lip and chin. So pretty. What do you guys think? Here, I can zoom you in. This is what the complexion looks like. Very bronzy, very glowy, just like the palette says. And it's very smooth and just like a bronzed goddess. It makes you feel. So, I love it. You know what? If this expires and if still available on Natasha Denona website, I would repurchase this palette. I'm just gonna take away this Refy lip oil. And I think for this, the perfect match is the Makeup Forever Anywhere Caffeine. And this is such a perfect shade because it has that nice bronzy brown nude type of color. So let's apply this to the lips. I love these lip liners. I'm gonna fill in the lips with this color as well. This is quite brown, so I think I'm gonna use my Refy tinted lip gloss in the shade Oat, and just to add a little bit of gloss to the lips. Too much. So here is the final eye look and lips and face all together. I think it looks really pretty. What do you guys think? This palette is so worth it. If you can find it and get your hands on it, or if you have it, don't throw it away. It is just perfect for all the time, every day, for the whole face, for the eyes. Oh, look at this. And you don't have to use all the shades, but I wanted to show you how you can use all of this, because I know in the beginning when I first started and when I got this palette, I was a little bit confused on the shades and how I can wear them, but yeah, I figured it out and I love it. Okay, anyways, that's it for me today. So I hope this was an inspiration on not getting rid of this palette if you have it, or if you have anything else in your collection, don't just throw it out, give it more chances. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to subscribe, and I cannot wait to see you in my next one. Love you guys. Bye.